we lift our hands to you, Jesus. Father, we love you. Yeah. I have a maker. He formed my heart. Oh, before even time began, my life was in his hands. Oh, and he knows my name. Yeah. He knows my every thought. He sees each tear that falls, and he hears me when I call.
Foresee the brightness of today and the goodness of today. My Father and my God will commit our program unto your hands, and we ask that as you anchor this program, Ancients of Days, that all will go well and your children, Lord Jehovah Nissi, will go back with something substantial in Jesus' name. Blessed be your holy name, King of glory, Ancient of Days, for you will continue to reign in our lives in Jesus' name. Amen and amen. I'll quickly rush over through the HSC talk. Our HSC briefing is basically what HSC stands for is health, safety and environment, okay? So in case you see anything hazardous to us or injurious, please call our attention. Maybe somebody wants to drop from the top. Please, you can quickly call on somebody's attention and we'll arrest that timeously, okay? Then we advocate for green environments. Please, no littering wherever you are, in the cab, in motion, here, wherever. Don't throw things here and there, okay? That's also part of attributes of a leader, all right? So you do things the right way and the right time, okay? All right, then, Then those the building we are in, it's a two-story building, okay, right? It's a story building, yeah, because the other hall is 4. It's a story building. The conveniences for the female is upstairs, while the convenience for the male is behind the building. So if there's any need to use there, please feel free to move around, okay? Then I move over to the rules of engagement. Won't be talking, taking too many people. So person today we'll be talking about a very important topic. A very, very important. It is important because it's dear to my heart, and I know it's very important to you. To shift our paradigm. Okay? We need to shift our perception. We need to shift our orientation from the usual norm to something different. Why? If you desire success, if you desire change, there is nothing that is constant in this life. It changes. Okay? Today, a baby is born, the baby is 0 months, and give the person 6 months. The baby is 6 months old and no longer 0. 1 year, 5 years, and we keep celebrating, all right? We've changed our venue from Jerry, we've come out to our barrel to make it easier because quite a few number of persons, complained and requested we can bring it out to somewhere else. And we had to move because that vineyard, Woji and Road, it's only taxis flying Aji that gains access to that place. So I found it, I felt it was a little bit uncomfortable because we have participants coming all the way from Aba. People come from Owerri. Somebody came from Anambra the last time in December when we had it. Okay? So I just felt I understood their pains for them to just come and listen to us for 3 hours. Okay, so we decided to move it. We'll keep changing venues, but we'll do at least for a long while. We'll keep, somebody suggested Stadium Road, So we'll keep changing, trying out. And as we're doing that, we're also spreading the message around that zone, okay? So we're coming close to you, all right? So you keep doing that. There are so many persons who, they are into fashion, they do well, they dress well, they look good. Why not suggest to people? Why not tell them, oh, do you know you can combine this face cap and you combine this and you do this, or you do color blocking and it will work for you. Or you know you can wear this, and it turns out well. There are some pages I follow that maybe a particular dress, she wears it 3 different ways and it's beautiful. Uses a different type of handbag. She tells you when she's going to the club how she wears it. She tells you when she's going to the office how she wears it. She tells you when she's going to, casual, she wears it with the sneakers. So these are some of the talents you can actually convert to monetize your talent or your skills. And that way, you're launching out first and foremost, because never you start something looking at what the gains you will have. It may not work for you immediately. That immediate gratification. It may not, but keep doing it. Keep doing it. Somebody might just call you up and say, I like this thing you're doing. Come and render these services to me. And boom, that's it. Alright? So we would like to know you first and foremost. Like I said, this program is for networking as well. In as much as we look out first and foremost for your life development, your personal development. We also look out for your business development. What businesses have you started for us to help you see how we can make it work, how we can make it more successful. So answers? Okay. Do you believe your life will be taught today? Yes. Do you aspire to change your paradigm? Yes. Okay.
My name is Honorable Soyo Brandil. I'm an electrical engineer by profession, a social media practitioner, and a good networker and a blogger too.
You're welcome, sir. Next.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Stella. I'm a makeup artist, fashion designer, and a fashion stylist. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good afternoon. My name is Romeo Silvanus. I'm a social network.
Welcome.
Good afternoon. My name is Ayana Kumaro, and I was moved to
Okay, welcome. We need to speak with vigor. Speak and tell us what you do confidently. Okay?
All right. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Mrs. Luke Josephine. I am a teacher, a classroom teacher. Thank you.
Welcome.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Loretta. I'm into real estate. I'm also a photographer and a photo editor.
You're welcome.
Excuse me. I'm into public speaking and also photography and also media work. Thank you.
My name is Edwin Antoine. I'm a website designer and also a social networker.
You're welcome.
Good afternoon. My name is Alai Karabe White, petroleum engineer and renewable energy engineer, owner and CEO of Alai Eco Energy.
Okay, you're welcome, sir. That for you. After that, we'll now call up our resource person. Our first resource person. I'll do the second segment. Quickly, can we call up volunteers? Do we have volunteers who wants to try and just read this a line or two? Just read it up and tell us in your own words what you understand. Can we start from you, ma'am? You're a teacher. Where are the teachers in this house?
Co-influencers. Touching lives positively.
Co-influencers.
All right. The first on the list is first rule of leadership. Everything is your fault. In the first place, let us ask ourselves what leadership is all about. Leadership. You are a leader. And if you are leading, how does it go well with you? Do you see it positively or negatively? Negatively in the aspect that those of them who are leading, how do they feel about it? Positively, maybe you as a leader Do you see yourself carrying others along? You have a good leadership. If you are not carrying others along, you have a faulty leadership. And that is where you can assess yourself. If you are a leader and nobody assesses you, and you don't assess yourself, there must be a loophole somewhere. Therefore, leadership has to do with the innate ability to do that which is right and to give a positive result.
On their substance and quality, on their service, the results you can generate from them. That will be what will inform you to be a good manager, not the faces, not their characters and particularly the background. You understand? Thank you very much.
Our team works with individuals to focus, improve productivity, and achieve personal goals. Works with small and medium businesses in designing strategies for business and organizational growth. The use of excellent client relationship management skills in sustaining businesses. With 10 years banking experience covering managing affluent and high net worth individual in the areas of wealth management. She has a 5-year experience as a personal financial consultant, and she offers one-on-one as well as group coaching.
Hello, good afternoon. Please talk back at me. Good afternoon. Yeah, there are more than 10 people in this room. I need to feel the life, okay? And there are so many young people looking at me, so I need to feel like I'm all young people. I'm glad, okay, St. Amy invited me. We met somewhere. It's interesting how life works. We met somewhere, and I walked up to her to ask her a few questions. When I found out that she's the Leadership Summit convener, I just felt, okay, here's someone who does something I can relate to, so let me ask a few questions. And in asking her a few questions, we began to talk about common grounds. Then we met on another occasion, and we found out that we were classmates in secondary school. Some of us are employed. Okay, so raise your hands, let me see. I work for someone, they pay me salary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. If you're a student, on your piece of paper or on your book, just a new page, okay, where you've not written anything before, and somewhere where you don't want to lose what you just wrote down. Write the course of study, your current discipline. If you're a teacher, sorry ma'am. If you're a salary earner, write your job title. If you're a business owner, write what you do. Go ahead. I don't spend much to begin on me because this is very engaging, okay? I'm a business person, I write, this is the business I do. I'm a student, I write my discipline. So I'm studying environmental engineering. I'm a tailor or a fashion designer, I write fashion design. We're good, right? And the next thing for you as a student is, what are the opportunities that exist for you and the course you're studying? Do you understand what I said? So I'm studying to be an environmental engineer. After that, what? Am I going to work? Am I going to build a business in environmental engineering? What area of business or the economic sector, where will I find myself? What will this course give me? What I study? Fantastic. So, you'll be my Gary, because you're going to help me. She's number 1, yes. So, you're going to tell me what are the opportunities, okay, for that field or that discipline. What do you see in the future from what you're going to do or what you're currently studying? Whether locally or internationally, doesn't matter. Don't restrict yourself based on Nigeria, the current economic circumstances and everything. Just blow up your mind. What are the opportunities? Where could this take me? My course of study. Now for you, if you're working, do me a favor, write a detailed job description. What do you do at work every time? Did you understand what I'm saying? Which one are you? Entrepreneur. Okay, I'm not come to work. She'll tell us what their job title is. So tell me, what do you do?
I'm a renewable energy expert.
Yeah.
Renewable energy expert.
Does it work with you? He deals on renewable energy as well.
Yeah, it's a different.
You're two different persons.
Yeah.
Of course. So this is a good networking event. Okay, so.
And basically, it's about solar installations and backup systems, and also we do general merchandising. We supply batteries and those things, the equipment used to do installation and general maintenance in renewable energy. That's basically what we do.
Okay, so if you look at your business for the next 5 years, how relevant is it going to be?
Considering the fact that we don't really have a good power supply, and I think it's going to be a huge one because we're looking at 5 years, we're looking at going green. We're looking at not the normal fossil fuel and conventional power supply. We're looking at going green, introducing solar systems to everybody. Yeah, that's what it is.
And we're hoping it's going to be cheaper in the next 5 years, right? Just like telecommunications got cheaper as time went on.
Really simply, yeah.
Fantastic. Can you think of any business that will decide in the next 5 years? How many of you buy a recharge card on your phone? If you are one of those people who don't have to now buy paper recharge, raise your hand. So if I call a training and say I'm inviting you to come and learn how to print recharge cards, will you come? Because you know that in a couple of months, not even so many years, that entire business will be wiped off, right? The job you do around the next year, 4 years, the next 5 years, the next 10 years, that you feel in a couple of years will lose relevance. In the next few years. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm printing recharge cards. You know what we call artificial intelligence for all the digital people. I have a lot of digital people in this room. People who do routine work. People who do what any other person can do. So if you fix your relevance on doing what I can do, you don't have a job that is secure. Do you understand what I'm saying? For all the people who work. If I can get a child or a school set holder and sit him down and say, press F1, F2, enter. Put 1 million, press enter. It will bring this button, press this, press this. How many of you have used ATM to deposit cash before? You've gone to an ATM machine and you put in your cash and it took your cash from you. You've done that, right? Did you need a human being to do it? So if your job were a cashier, a teller that receives cash in the bank, don't you think you'd be replaced by an ATM? An ordinary ATM has taken your whole job. Critical decisions about what you think about yourself, how you think about yourself. And then you now ask yourself, so if my job description doesn't work, then what works? Who really? How am I going to do this? The challenge we have is that most of us start out life doing jobs because of what it pays, right? We leave what we are built to do and do what we feel we will earn money from. But you know, the way we are wired and the way God has made it is that it's the thing you are built to do is what should give you money and put food on your table. So most of us live, most of our youths trying to do something that we're not supposed to do. You wake up every morning to go to a job that you are miserable at just to collect a paycheck. My friend who is a presenter knows that you must have a level of excitement in your voice, right? To present. If you're upset, your audience will feel it from your voice, even on the look of your face. Makeup doesn't. She was smiling at me, really. Until that, the eye is not like, have you heard it before? It's not the skill that you have. It's not the job that you are doing. You're not defined by the fact that you make presentations. You're not defined by the fact that you go to a job at 8 every day and return by 5. You're not defined by the things that you do on that job. You're defined by the person that's inside of you, by the different values and qualities that you have. And if you're going to make anything out of yourself, you're going to build your skills in the areas of your strength. So if you're someone who loves to talk, you acquire skills in the area of talking, so you can become an on-air personality. But you know that course of thought doesn't determine where you go, right? For example, my first degree was in microbiology, and I had 10 years banking experience. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. I walked in on my husband's niece where she was arguing with my kids whether I had a degree in banking and finance or business. Like, the children kept telling her, it's microbiology she studied. She said, no. She's not asking me. I said, yes, it's microbiology. She said, oh, how? I said, exactly. The question is like, how? How did I get there? Which is the paradigm shift, is to look at your life and what you do to the future. I worked in the bank, yes. I didn't get fired, and I wasn't bad at my job. But I'll share with you that at every point in time in your life, if you're walking in the wrong direction and doing the things you're not made for, there's something they call a moment of, thank you for everything, a moment of truth. Something hits you, something wakes you. I'll tell you, no matter how old you are, you're not too young to die. I hope you understand that. Even the baby in the womb that's not been born dies. So the fact that you have seen this earth, there's a reason you came here, and you have to work it out. Listening to the radio yesterday, I overheard the discussion about the current youngest billionaire, right? You know, it's a young girl, 21 years old, right? What does she sell? What does she sell? Makeup, cosmetics, at the serviceman, cosmetics, right? She didn't start immediately. I was in a training session over the weekend, somewhere in Anambra State. We were facilitating a sales retreat for one regional group. And something came up. A 13-year-old boy who built a particular software, and they were trying to hire him. There were rumors that Google wanted to hire him. And the boy, right down on TV, told them that you should not say that Google cannot hire you. That doesn't know where that's coming from. Because he has several other companies that he works for. How can he even start working for one company? Do you understand what I'm saying? He's 13. We were watching the video and we were smiling. He's 13. Google should not hire me. Not that they can't pay him, but he feels they're going to restrict him. At 13, he was having a business discussion with people in the boardroom, discussing beyond and above any business intelligence I've seen for someone of 20. At 13, and he picked his first app at 9. The currency of doing business is confidence. Stop looking down on your person. Stop saying my work is not worth it. Stop saying I don't think anyone will accept what I'm doing. Stop saying I don't think it will make sense. Who says it wouldn't make sense? Who said? The moment you start looking down on yourself and thinking that what you are doing doesn't make sense, it will not make sense. Because no one will value you better than you value yourself. If I'm changing perspective, to what? And that's why you should be in the meeting tomorrow. Because in that meeting, there'll be a granular discussion on how you can start a business. So there's going to be one-on-one talk with some people, with anyone who interacts. So they'll discuss. I'm telling the story for a reason. Because if you are doing the wrong things, you will not be seeing the big picture of your life. I was at work one day in 2014 on a Friday, still remember. What's today's date? Interestingly, it was exactly 5 years today. Exactly 5 years today, I was at work. At about this time, I was around to 2. At about this time, I had a heart attack. Does it sound like something like... Right now, I'm big. Right now, I'm big. I weigh like 70. 30 thereabouts. At that time, I was weighing 65. You see a 65-year-old young girl in her early 30s having a heart attack. Does it make sense? Doesn't make sense. But so you see, life, yeah? You think you're holding it. You're not holding anything. You don't hold anything. Like I said earlier, no matter how old, young you are not too young to die. You are absolutely old enough to die. What would you say killed you? Death, right? Yeah. My dad, when my dad was alive, I used to ask him, so Dad, what's the cause of death? He said, there are only 2 causes of death: cardiac failure and lung failure. What does that mean? He said that the lung, you stop breathing, or your heart stops beating. Either of the 2, you're dead man. Every other thing is just running around these 2 activities. And it was true, because for his own sake, his heart stopped beating. So if you ask him what killed him, his heart stopped beating. And it's simple. But you know, that incident, I was an emergency, and the gadgets they plugged on my body were just screaming, bah, bah, bah. And I heard the nurse saying, wow, the heart is racing too fast, the heart is racing too fast. I didn't know what they were talking about. All I knew that was my heart was like it was going to explode and stop it. And I looked at one of the nurses in the face and I said, please don't let me die. She didn't even know what to answer me. Because she wasn't sure. You know that kind of thing, right? She didn't know what to answer me. She just looked at me. But I heard in my spirit, you're not going to die. But that began a journey of cardiac failure for several years. I died today in my early 30s with 2 children and my husband. What have I done in my life? What did I really achieve? Except getting up early in the morning, rushing to work, coming back in the night to get up early in the morning, to rush to work and come back in the night, to get up early in the morning, to rush to work and come back in the night. My identity was banker. You know, when they introduce you, tell me, so, hi, how are you? Who are you? What do you do? Oh, my name is Amara Sister Biduru. I'm a banker. I work with. That is total and sum total of who I was at the time. No influence anywhere except making money, for the business. My concern about life is not money right now, because life is much more than money. When you live the life of value, the life you're supposed to live, money will gravitate towards you. Because God has designed you in a way that that particular skill is where the money you're supposed to make is tied to. You spend your time and your life running around matters when the most important things you're not doing them to achieve today. First, look at what you do. Opportunities in the country that will help you do that, practice that course or profession. If there is no opportunity, what can you create? What are you going to do to create an opportunity? What are the opportunities? Where are you going to? What are you going to do with yourself? It's not enough to wake up at that time and think everything is working well. Use the currency that God has given you, which is time. The unfortunate part is that you don't know how long. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's the unfortunate part. You don't know how long. So don't say I'm a student. I'm still too far. Students are gone. Don't say I'm a child. Children are gone. So what's my advice? If you need to sing, if your passion is to sing, by all means do what? If your passion is to dance, by all means, dance. If your passion is to create new businesses, by all means, create them everywhere. There are people called serial entrepreneurs. Create new businesses. There's no law that says when you create a business, you must not see from beginning to end. You can create a business and sell the idea and move on. Because God doesn't give you one idea. He puts several things in your head. And as there are many in your head, you keep releasing different ideas from different places. So when you give birth to this one, release it, let it go. Give birth to that one God has given you, and let it keep moving. Whatever it is you feel in the depths of your heart that you are formed and created to explode, please let it explode. You have only one time. You have only one life. Change the way you look at it. The same time you have is not the same time I have. Our circumstances were almost the same. When he was older, he didn't have. I had opportunities to recover, but he didn't. A young man in UBA also died like that, but he died in the banking hall. Do it like your life depends on it. I hope you understand what I'm saying, and I hope you make the change that you're supposed to make.
Thank you so much for that mind-blowing talk. Thank you, Mrs. Amarachi. That was really touching, I tell you. It's really, until you get to hear people's story, you don't know where they're coming from. So people do things and you're wondering. You don't know what the person is thinking about. So do not judge, always judge people. Can I have the other mic, please? I don't like this. In the second segment, and quickly, I have a lot. Please can we project? Thank you. We humans, they say wherever you find humans, buying and selling takes place, and there are issues wherever we are converging. It's either, oh, this person hits me, or this person spoke to me in a manner I didn't like, or something. There will be issue. So around your immediate environment, what have you identified? What other thing are you going to be doing? Okay, so can we shut our eyes and look at 5 years? From 5 years from now, just look at, in your mind's eye, what do you think you will achieve in 5 years? What do you think you would? When would you get to? Have you thought about that? Yes. Okay, we can open our eyes. Thank you so much. We're still talking about paradigm shift. What is paradigm shift? Let me start from that. Okay, admin. This is a time when the usual and accepted way. Remember, I talked about, there was a word I used, norm. N-O-R-M. It's a norm. When you keep doing things, oh, I get up in the morning, I go here, I come back, I go here, I come back, the same circle. You know, you go here, you come back, point A, point B, point A, point B, point C. And if you think you're not making any significant progress, why not retweak it? Why not do something differently? Now, if you do point B, point C, point D, and point E, even if you still launch out that, and it's still not, you're not making significant progress in your life, you can still top it up. Because nothing is actually permanent in life. So I said it's a time when the usual and accepted way of doing or thinking about something changes completely. Okay? It could be, other synonyms are, you have transformation. You even have transiting. I'm transiting from point A to point B to point C to point D. It could be evolution. It's a drift. You're resetting your mind. It's a model. And more. There are so many words you could use. Can we have somebody just give us